This is going to be Assault on Violet Hold as a Mistweaver monk. I've been looking forward to this run for a while. So...
These prisoners will stain the streets red with blood. And when they're done, the Legion will bring this city crashing to the ground.
So we're not back in Wrath of the Lich King. Legion reuses Dalaran in a different location in the world, and has kind of the same dungeon, but this one's actually a lot more exciting. Though that might be the specific run here. So we got Blood Death Knight here as our tank, at least right now. I've heard of this happening. This was the only time I ever saw it. So the dungeon's been initiated. We got this whole gauntlet for the rest of the dungeon. She types GG and then leaves the group. So again, I've heard of this happening where some people like to come into dungeons and start something and just leave so that the rest of the party will have a bunch of trouble and wipe because they can't handle it. So this plan completely backfires on her part, because what she's just given me is one of the most exciting dungeons to heal that I've pretty much ever been in. So we got a Havoc Demon Hunter here. That looked like, what is that, a Fire Mage? Yep. And another Havoc Demon Hunter. Alright. We are in the realm of the Demon Hunters. None of those three can really be a tank, but everybody's going to be fighting things as they come through the portals, and I'm just going to heal everybody at once. Threat will go all over the place, and it's going to be an amazing time. Because yeah, we're just stuck in combat here for pretty much for the whole dungeon. Maybe I get a break to drink at some point. I see that half my mana bar is gone already, so I'm going to have to. Otherwise, I won't be able to do anything. More portals will take this one's place. That's like the exact same line they use in Northrend Dalaran. Okay, yeah, I am out of combat at the moment. I didn't take the opportunity to drink. Yeah, so this is the same room. It's a little darker in here. It's just like Violet Hold Part 2. Invasion Forces, 20%, so that's a different format there for... it was a revival. Different format there than, like, portals opened 2 out of 18 or whatever it is. Yeah, so I don't have a focal point for my healing. I'm just having to pay attention to all 3 of these health bars about equally. People are taking hits that take off like half their health in one thing. I'm squeezing in some attacks of my own. I believe I have a talent that restores 1/200th of my mana bar every time I do a blackout kick. So I'm going to get as many of those as I can. And I'm realizing if I'm in this for the long haul, my mana bar is going to take a beating, so I have to take the opportunity to drink as soon as I'm out of combat, every time. So right, we have a cloth armor wearer and 3 leather armor wearers. It's really strange to me that demon hunters don't wear mail armor. Because, like, this means that there are 3 cloth-wearing classes, 3 plate-wearing classes, 4 leather-wearing classes, and 2 mail-wearing classes in the game. It's out of balance. Thinking about it, though, I think the reason is that tank specs on mail armor just don't exist because there are only leather and plate tanks. They would have had to add a whole different category of armor just to make that work. There may be other reasons, like lore reasons or whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so no heavy armor wearers. Like, if we had a Fury Warrior or something in here, it might do a little better. Even if one of these Demon Hunters happens to have a Vengeance spec all set up, an action bar and stuff, and know how to play it, it's not like they have a chance to really switch to it right now. And that's not what they came to the dungeon to do. So it's fair. Stay Havoc, and do what you can. This time the portals are green instead of purple. It changes everything. Hey, we actually got kind of a bit of a break here. So we've been in queue this whole time. As soon as the first tank left, the first non-tank who had no... Mage has some nice words for me. I'm too busy to respond with anything. I'm just doing my best, but... the mage was impressed, apparently. Yeah, so we've been in the dungeon queue this entire time for a new tank, right as soon as the first non-tank left, but no one has come yet. We're doing what we can. This was so much fun. I was just like at the maximum throughput most of the time here, and the amount of target switching, again, was just so much more than usual because I didn't have a focal point. I have 4 health bars to keep full. It's so easy to forget myself sometimes. Because, like, there's that whole cluster of health bars over on the left, and then mine is separated up above it. But I do have to heal myself, too. Fortunately, damage is generating more threat than my healing, so everything is not just chewing on me all the time. Is it boss time already? No. Elite Legion Squad. Okay. Ah, right, of course, because this is a different form of invasion. This is not the Blue Dragon flight. This is the Legion invading the Violet Hold. Yeah, that was a good life cocoon on myself. I did choose the target correctly for that. Okay. Using all my buttons, very much. That eyeball-looking debuff icon usually means disorient, so that's one that I want to priority dispel if I can. Oh boy, mage. Oh no! The mage died! Shoot. Hey, we got a tank though. Is it possible to release spirit here? Yay, a tank! I don't know if you can in the middle of... okay, it's a brewmaster. Neat. I see that cyan-colored health bar. Alright, mage came back, somehow. That's cool. So I guess you could release spirit and return here. Alright. This brewmaster just came in right in the middle of total chaos. My mana bar is completely empty. Here comes a boss. Okay, great, but I did manage to drink.
Pure entertainment. All in all, they sound like my kind of people.
Okay, then. Sand Lane. I don't remember which thing that is. Are those the, like, withered elves?
Some of you will be food.
I don't know.
Some will be thralls, but all of you will die. Submit.
People being all friendly and cheerful. That's nice. Blood Princess Thalina. First escaped prisoner defeated. So yeah, same format as other Violet Hold. You just get a few portals, then some random boss, I guess. Invasion Forces has a check mark next to it. Whoa, what happened to me? Vampiric Bite. I'm a... something now. I don't know. Deal damage to the target, something something. Okay, so she has a, some sort of transforming ability. This is like the Prophet Tharanja, kinda. I see a Keg Smash icon on me, and a lot of stuff that's... Yeah, my other party members attacked me for a moment there. Was that a mind control? I couldn't tell what was going on. A lot is going on. So yeah, I was really pleased to see just how exciting Violet Hold can be made when remixed like this. This was amazing. Like all the other Legion dungeons, pretty much. She's dead and I'm... Okay, I recovered. Like pretty much all the other Legion dungeons. This was the only time I ever stepped foot in here, at least in a group setting. This was actually the only time I've ever been in here. So someday I'll play this again in a normal group that's not just pure chaos like this. But I don't know, I'm kind of happy with this being my memory of this dungeon, because this was pretty amazing. The thing happened to me again. Why does it keep happening? Frenzied bloodthirst. Must feed. My will is fading. Okay. Seems like it's some sort of thing where, like, she gives me a vampiric bite, then I have to pass that on to somebody else in order to gain my form back? Yeah, like, that was one I think I didn't really have the opportunity to read about in the adventure guide because like, random boss here, maybe I read about all of them, but I can't remember mechanics of however many bosses it's, I could potentially get in here. I don't know. I don't remember what the adventure guide looks like for this place. It might just list, like, a whole lot of bosses, every type you can get. I'm not sure. This brewmaster's doing something that's bugging me. He keeps jumping right before activating Chi Torpedo. Chi Torpedo doesn't go anywhere when you're in the air. You have to be on the ground for it to start. So he's, like, wasting the first little bit of it. Although, come to think of it, that's a way... Maybe he's doing it on purpose to make it go a shorter distance. Because once the Chi Torpedo starts, it's not interruptible, so if it goes too far, you're just going to go too far. But I guess jumping beforehand could modulate the distance a little bit. You know what? Okay. I went from being bothered by that to thinking, hey, that might be a useful technique, if you want to torpedo forward just a little bit. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm still having to work pretty hard in here, so even with a tank, this place remains quite serious. This is what I've always wanted Violet Hold to look like. I wish the Northrend version was this exciting. Wrathguard Decimator, is that... Hold on. An Elite Legion squad appears in the portal. This is not... No, that wasn't a boss, obviously. Just part of the Elite Legion squad, I guess. I don't know what that noise was. Lord Malgath. He was talking to us at one point about the Sand Lane. Whoever or whatever that is. I forget. There's a demon hunter off getting in some trouble with this infernal. Oh boy, I'm not sure I can save him from what's happening. Oh man, everybody's hurting so much. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, things got away from me a little bit there. Maybe not just me, maybe everybody else. Possibly some things could have been stunned or interrupted more or something. Is it possible to release spirit? Well, I'm back in this situation again. Got no tank. Just 3 damage dealers. Doing what we can. Okay, yeah, that was some heavy damage all at once. Wow, I wonder what did that. So Shadowy Overfiend, pretty nasty. Am I gonna get to my resuscitate in time? I try. But will I get stuck in combat before this completes? Probably not. Okay, great. Using Vivify on himself, good idea. Gotta get up real quick. I need to be over here. Busy, busy, busy. Whoa, that's a cool effect. Because I had to resuscitate, I had no opportunity for a mana break, so I'm going to need one right after this if I can get it. What are those noises? They're so loud. That was a wasted Vivify. Everybody's health was full.
I protect you from blade and claw, but it is useless against this faceless one. With a mere whisper, it can drive a mortal mind to madness.
Okay, so Lord Malgath is talking about the prisoner he's releasing. That's right. Okay, so Faceless One, Mind Flayer, something. What does that say? Karj. Yeah, Karj. That's what that says. Not speaking a language I understand. At least not out loud, but maybe directly into my mind. Just assuming the big purple swirlies are things you don't want to stand in. Whoa, those are some heavy hits. Longinus standing in the thing? I think he was. She was. Yikes. Okay, that didn't go so great. Okay. We defeated the boss, I guess, but... Oh, man. Everything's such chaos here. It barely feels like having a tank changed much. I need my health back. I need to do something about this. Okay, healing elixir helped. Some kind of food, something. Okay, we're fine. Get a bit of a rest break after each boss. Alright, final set of waves. Shield of Eyes? That's a name. Looking at my choices of healing spells, I'm not spotting any major mistakes that I'm making. It seems like there's that one wasted Vivify. That was all that I saw. The decisions I'm making here are the same decisions I would make today. So I don't feel like I was doing anything wrong efficiency-wise or anything. This is just how much it took to get through this. I guess Life Cocoon is up. I could use that a little bit more. Now would be a fine time. Oh, that was a one-shot. Yeah, you went from full to empty in one hit. Okay, so Longinus found some trouble, apparently. At least I'm pretty sure it was. That health bar looked full to me last time I had looked at it. I guess one thing I might change is a little bit less essence font usage, because that's kind of expensive on the mana at this point, and especially compared to how much it actually heals, which is not a huge amount. It's some. Yeah, I suspect I'd have to check the numbers, but I suspect it'd actually be more efficient to, like, if I don't need to be moving at the time... Whoa, yeah, there was another one-shot. Yep, so the... Yeah, things that just will kill someone instantly with one hit. It's up to the demon hunters to stay out of those. Like, I can't help you with that. I mean, if I could somehow know to preemptively life cocoon you, then maybe I could do that, but other than that, that's about it. Right, yeah, so I suspect it might actually be more efficient to individually cast a Vivify on each party member rather than do the essence font thing for the same amounts. I would have to check the numbers though. In terms of mana for amount of healing, whoa, okay, that's, yeah, that amount of damage got away from me. So even the tank could not stand up to that. Alright, is this where the wipe happens? It's starting to look like it. Too many on me, I don't think I can do much. I'm still in just survive no matter what mode. Leg sweep, sure. Paralyze 1, sure. Try and handle if we can. I'm assuming it's in between waves that really spirit becomes possible, maybe? Looks like we might make it through this, maybe. Oh no, we got another portal open. Yeah, that's the end of this, isn't it? No surviving that. They're all just gonna eat my face. Okay, lost that one. And lost me. Cannot release right now. 11 seconds to release, I see. Okay. We tried really hard. Alright, so what happens? Prison seal integrity still 1,000. I can release. I'm here, I'm still in the room. I guess I'm waiting for everybody to wipe, assuming that might reset some stuff. It reset nothing. They're still coming for me. Oh, probably because just I was alive and in that encounter. Alright, let's reset. No, okay, now they're possibly taking out the prison seal? Yeah, okay, this was all poorly timed. Nobody coordinated. Everybody had a different idea of when to do what. Yup, okay, so that's not great. I mean, everybody got to see firsthand what would happen if the entire party is dead at once. Nothing resets. They just start beating on the prison guards, I guess, here. And if they get through those, then prison seal integrity starts going down? Is probably what it is. It's still at 1,000, though, so we had a buffer. We weren't in any danger of, like, actually hitting a failure condition on the dungeon. At least assuming that prison and seal integrity lasts some amount of time, at least. Alright, looks like everything's back under control after that. Maybe. Man, people are taking a lot of damage. I wonder how much of this is avoidable. Probably a lot of it. Conjured mana bun, yeah, okay, so mage food refills my mana bar quicker than anything I can bring in, I think. That should be right. Oh hey, are we finally gonna fight Mr. Dude who's been releasing the prisoners? What's his name? I think we're at the end here. Lord M something? Lord Malgath. Shadow Council. So he is the Cyanogosa replacement. Shadow beasts. He summoned 3 shadow fiends on me. He was a priest. Well, yeah, look how much less demanding this healing is than anything we've been fighting before. Everybody's health is staying mostly full. That was a noise. Wait, hold on. There's more. Oh, he's not the last dude. Okay. What are you? Fell Lord Bertrug? Betrug? Fell Lord Betrug. Why did I ring of peace? What was I trying to do? I guess keep him off me? Because I stood right in it. That usually doesn't work on boss enemies. And he did indeed seem to be immune to it. And even if he wasn't, I'm not... Whoa. That was quite a mighty smash. Oh, okay, it's one of these. Ooh, yeah, that bar is going down quick. It's halfway down already. How do you free from bonds? Other people figured it out quicker than I did. I didn't know what to target. Loud noises here, wow. This dungeon is so cool, I gotta run this some more. Legion's just in this awkward position where it's not time walking, you can't queue for it at max level. You just blaze right through it from 100 to 110, which goes way too quickly, and then never touch it again. I hope that gets fixed next expansion. Like, old dungeons made more accessible somehow. Alright, another execution. He's basically dead though, so we probably just want to hit him. Yep, okay. Cool. Alright. That's what I have to say. Whew. I was working hard there and having just the best time. That was great. I think we're done. No quests to turn in or anything here. Yeah. Alright, cool run on Assault and Violet Hold, made possible by somebody who tried to cause some mischief, but it backfired and we had the best time. I'll see you next time.